Yeah, Santa Claus isn't real. What are we doing here? Why are we acting like children? We're actually not. We're actually heretic punching, Santa Claus believing, Christmas celebrating people. Santa Claus is real. I'm here to tell you the good news that Santa Claus is in fact real. If you don't believe, maybe you should start believing. Look, maybe you're just a sad, pathetic little guy, and I kind of feel sorry for the loneliness and the emptiness that you feel in your heart, but it's okay. I'm here to give you information and inspire you and help you to believe in Santa Claus like the rest of us. What's one of the names that we give Santa Claus? It is Saint Nick, right? Jolly old Saint Nick. Where does that even come from? So I know for years, we've all just been sort of going with the tradition. Santa Claus, we don't really know. We've never really looked into it. This is what we've always done. Our parents always done it. Their parents always done it. It is what it is. Where does this come from? Who was jolly old Saint Nick? Well, I'm here to tell you today, Saint Nick is real. Saint Nicholas of Myra was Santa Claus. Now, before we continue, I want to know if I'm saying that right. I've actually read it about 1,000 times, but I've never actually heard it. I don't know if it's pronounced Myra, but it's Saint Nicholas of Myra. Let me know in the comments below if that's right or wrong. You can make fun of me all you want, but while you're there, comment, let me know if you like the video. Let me know if you like the channel. Please like, subscribe, stay a little bit, check out what I have to offer. It's absolutely free. It is no charge to you. It's all the charge to me, and it is all free to you. So seems like a pretty good deal. If you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. Please, if you got the time, if you got a little bit of generosity, hang around. See if it's worth it. Subscribe. It would really help me out. We can sort of finagle the algorithm around and push people to the channel, and it really helps me out. You guys are awesome. Let's talk about Saint Nicholas. Now, here's another fact that I want you guys to know about Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas wasn't some guy. Saint Nicholas is actually Catholic. Now, before you click off the video saying, oh, I can't do the Catholic stuff. This is ridiculous. This is just some weird spin on Santa Claus. This guy's a flippin' nutcase. No, hear me out. This is actually a fact. Saint Nicholas is Catholic. So before you tear down Christmas in your home, just listen to the story. Saint Nicholas was a 4th century bishop in Myra, which is basically a city in modern day Turkey. And this was during the late 200s, early 300s. Nicholas was known for his secret generosity. He was very generous, but he was very anonymous about it. So apparently he was born into a wealthy family, and he would give a lot of his money away in secret, not let anybody know who it was, and he would help a lot of people out. The most famous story of Saint Nick is the one about the 3 daughters. So the story is that there was this poor man, he had these 3 daughters, and he didn't have enough money to marry them. So he was going to have to sell them into slavery or prostitution to even have them have a chance at survival. And St. Nicholas heard about this, and secretly he provided the family with gold. Now, the story is that St. Nicholas dropped the gold down the chimney or through the window, and it was enough money for the daughters to get married and not be sold into a life of slavery or prostitution, or even worse. It really established his reputation for his hidden generosity. That's the tradition of Santa Claus. It's a really awesome story. Super cool. Now, look, we could just end the video there, but there's actually a lot more about old Saint Nick that I can talk to you about really quickly. Outside of that, he actually is a patron saint. So he is an actual canonized saint in the Catholic Church. He is the patron saint of children, sailors, the poor, prisoners, merchants, and others. So this is another fact. This is actually my favorite fact about Saint Nicholas. Tradition holds that he attended the Council of Nicaea, which was held in 325 AD. He struck a priest named Arius at this Council of Nicaea. Arius was actually preaching heresy at the time. Arius was teaching that Jesus Christ was not fully divine. The tradition says that St. Nicholas was so outraged that he stood up, went straight to Arius, and punched him square in the face, give him a good old heresy punch to the nose. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's pretty bad, if I'm being honest with you. But Nicholas was temporarily punished, but he was restored into the church after Christ and the Virgin Mary appeared to affirm his faith, which was amazing. So he was initially removed. He got reinstated and eventually was canonized in the Catholic Church. So there's a couple things based on Catholic tradition, that he was a miracle worker from his childhood. Tradition says that old Saint Nick showed holiness from when he was a baby. There was a little tidbit in here about him standing upright in his bath and fasting on Wednesdays and Fridays, even as a baby. He's also a protector of sailors, right? So according to tradition, Nicholas appeared during a violent storm, and he calmed the waves, saved the sailors. And because of this, sailors, they asked for intercession from St. Nicholas for protection while on the seas. There was a legend that says he revived 3 boys who had been murdered and hidden in a barrel by an innkeeper. That sort of reinforced his role as a protector of the youth. And again, he was just a bold defender of the faith, somebody who really put his faith forward, his generosity. That is Saint Nick, good old Saint Nick. So if somebody tells you, yeah, Santa Claus isn't real, what are we doing here? Why are we acting like children? We're actually not. We're actually heretic punching, Santa Claus believing, Christmas celebrating people. Again, Santa Claus is real. Santa Claus is Catholic. And I was just here to let you know, Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas season. Happy New Year. And remember, as we get closer to Christmas, just be thinking about old Saint Nick. And also, too, apparently old Saint Nick, he could throw hands.